Four major changes in SNAP food stamp benefits are coming under President Donald J. Trump in 2025. And millions of these food stamp recipients will be impacted. Well, if you don't know about these changes, then it could go two ways for you. One, that it could increase your benefits, or you will not see your benefits at all, means you will stop receiving your benefits. Look at this. Food stamps, four major changes to SNAP in 2025, and these changes are already approved, confirmed, and coming in SNAP food stamp benefits. By the way, in most cases and in most states, these changes are already implemented. And do you know, still millions of these SNAP food stamp recipients don't even know about these changes. And some people reported that they've stopped receiving their food stamp benefits because they were not aware about these changes. Well, I'm gonna give you each and every detail and we'll tell you about these changes in detail, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please smash the like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So let's start the video with these four major changes that are coming under President Donald J. Trump in 2025. This will impact millions and millions of SNAP food stamp recipients. Remember that just as Social Security, just as other programs, SNAP food stamp benefits also receive some new rules. And one of the biggest rule is the 80-hour work rule. I'm gonna tell you about it, but first let's go towards this very important change that is going to impact millions of Americans. Look at this. The first one is eligibility and age. By the way, this is from Go Banking Rates. So I want to be as transparent as possible so you know the source and everything, so you have no confusion in your mind that where this information is coming from. In order to receive SNAP benefits, there are rules eligibility based on age. The USDA gradually increases the age of what it calls able-bodied adults without dependents and adds new groups of individuals who are exempt from able-bodied adults without dependents requirement. Last year, able-bodied adults aged 18 to 50 had work requirements, which included working at least 80 hours a month, participating in a work program, or at least 80 hours a month, or participating in a combination of work and work program hours for a total of at least 80 hours a month. Sounds confusing, right? But let me just explain it a bit. In 2025, these work requirements expanded to age 52 and requirements will expand to age 54 as of October 2024 according to the USDA. So now let me just break it down for you. First, if you are an able-bodied adult, means if you are 54 and under, then you need to prove that you are working at least 80 hours a month. Remember, if you cannot justify that you are not working 80 hours a month without any special circumstances, you will not be able to receive your food stamp benefits. A number of analysts and experts are calling it a bizarre rule where a number of able-bodied adults are not able to work because they are taking care of someone. But remember, there are some exemptions, so you need to stay aware. This is not a cruel rule, but at the same time, it will impact millions and millions of SNAP food stamp recipients if they don't know about it. Moving on with the details. Well, however, there are some exemptions that I mentioned earlier to this work requirement. For instance, you are excused if you are unable to work due to physical or mental limitation, if you are pregnant, if you are a veteran, if you are homeless, or 24 or younger in foster care on your 18th birthday. This is important. So in short, this is for the people who are receiving food stamp benefits and never showed that they work. Well, if you are able to work, then now you have to work. And this is the summary of this very important rule. Now, let's go towards the second one, and this is also important. Income eligibility. You're eligible for SNAP benefits if you do not exceed the following gross monthly income limit, 130% of the federal poverty level. If you're applying for SNAP or curious if you have SNAP eligibility, here are few takeaways in 2025. For fiscal year 2025, FNS increased maximum allotments and shelter caps for most US states, territories. The COLA cost of living adjustment allotments came into effect on October 1st, 2024. The maximum allotments will increase for the 48 contiguous states in Washington, D.C., Alaska, Guam, and US Virgin Island. And the maximum allotment for a family of 4 in 48 states in DC will be $975, but the maximum allotment for the family of 4 in Hawaii will decrease to $1,723. Remember that these are the numbers for Hawaii and for the 48 states in DC, but there are some different levels as well. Look at this. Maximum allotment for a family of 4 will range from $1,258 to $1,953 in Alaska. The maximum allotment for a family of 4 will be $1,437 in Guam and $1,254 in US Virgin Island. While the minimum benefit will go to $23, and in Alaska it ranges from $30 to $47. Just imagine the minimum benefit if you're receiving $23. You cannot even get a one-time meal with this $23. But here are the household amounts, and these are very important. Look at this. Well, household size 1, $292 if you're the only person receiving the benefits. Household size 2, $536, 3, $768, 4, $975, 5, $1,158, 6, $1,390, 7, $1,536, 8, $1,756, and for each additional person is $220 additional. So these are some very important changes that I wanted to talk about in this video. But remember, there are several programs beside the SNAP food stamp benefits that you can apply right now and get those benefits. A number of people don't even know about those programs, such as TANF, Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. A number of people are eligible for this program. They get cash benefits, but they are not aware that they're eligible, so that's why they never apply for it. There's another one also known as the rental assistance. Well, these rental assistance are offered in many states. All you need to do is to find the programs and apply for those programs. The third one is mortgage assistance. The fourth one is Meals on Wheels. The fifth one is food shelters. Well, there are various programs that you can apply right now and get the assistance besides or on top of the SNAP food stamp benefits, which will likely fulfill your basic needs. But there's also a very important update that I wanted to talk about in this video, and that is a possibility of another monthly reoccurring payment. If you live in New York, then you're already going to get $400 from Katie Hochul, and they are calling it the Relief or Inflation Relief Program. Well, when it comes to the other states, they have some other programs as well. They're not officially announced yet. In the pipeline, I'll tell you each and everything in the upcoming videos. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon, and don't forget to smash the like button on this video, as it helps this video and the channel as well. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.